Hello, it is I, Dr. Brian Lorgon 111, and welcome back to Lingo. Still haven't figured that one out. I realize this is a P. Yeah, alright. So, P is crossed off the list. I think I've gotten, at this point, according to my notes, more than half the alphabet has been located. So I presume that, like, the entire alphabet eventually is going to be found. And so I will keep my eye out for letters. When it's orange on orange like that, it's not particularly easy to see. I think there's a question mark that appears on one of these things somewhere, and now I know what a question mark might mean. I was also thinking about like the S's and the O's missing here. One thing I was thinking about is there's 6 letters that surround the middle S and O, but it's like P-I-D-A-N-D, and I didn't think there were 1 or 2 words that you could spell with that. So I don't think that's actually a thing. These look like memory tasks, but it's not hammer and saw, right? That's a 7-letter word and a 5-letter word. Through a window. A 7 and a 5. Oh, I forgot about this. I still don't have any idea. Like, I really liked Iron Man. It seems perfect. It's an example of an element. Boy grows into a man. Combine the 2 words, which is what I'm doing, yeah. And other than the hammer and the saw, were there any other nearby window looky thingy? Oh, there's a window looky thingy here that's orange. Orange with a magenta outline? What could that even mean? Also, how many letters is that? It's a 4-letter word. So I have to try those. There must be like another way to get in, or Over here is where we had tool saw and tool hammer. And here is... Oh, this is the other half of the 12. The retreat from their eyes. Was this here before? I felt like something weird just happened with the camera there. But perhaps I am making it up. So here's the other place where I can see hammer and saw. And then over here, yeah, also this one has a purple background and wants a 7-letter word, an example of... Could it be like an example of purple? Because there isn't a clue. But I don't know what that would mean. And here's the other half of that. And we can see it from here as well. And then the main thing in this area was 12. So does 12 help me think about anything? Cover, uncover. I don't think that it does. Pink is clarifying into a smaller example. I'm not trying to say quartz is an example of something. I'm trying to say something is an example of quartz. So there's different types of quartz, and I want one of them. I've been looking at this all wrong. Hold on. So for example, there's something called smoky quartz, which is not right. Wait a minute. Why did that not fit? I think it's just due to like kerning or something. Yeah, that's the right number of letters, even though the S went off the end, because like the Q and the O and some of the letters are just a little bit too wide to actually fit on the screen. That's funny. All right, some type of quartz. How about a black jasper? Or a brown jasper? I feel like also I should be using the clue about like the time somehow. All right, well, I'm trying to look up types of quartz and I'm not still figuring anything out that seems to be helping me right now. Which is a shame, but that's how it is. I don't remember what was over here. The letter F, apparently. And I guess that's it. That's fine. I wonder if these things that come in packs of numbers, it's surrounded by this mint cyan color. I wonder if we're going to have to remember these in another context later. That's something interesting to consider. Conventional. I remembered the word that I wanted to try, which is uncustomary, which apparently doesn't have the right number of letters, really. Also, yeah, like the kerning doesn't work once again. Darn, what else means unconventional? With, I thought 11 letters? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0, 1. No, it's 12 letters. Well, that's why uncustomary didn't work. Something else occurred to me, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0, 1. Okay, which was if this thing had 2 more or 2 fewer letters, like it's possible that it would be like X and then un-X. And so I might be able to look ahead at the number of letters in order to try to help guess if it's an un-word or something as we're trying to negate these things. Just trying to call what information I have. I've reached the point in the game where the remaining stuff all seems pretty hard, and I seem to be finding fewer and fewer new places to go. And so this is always kind of a worrisome portion of any one of these games, when you get up into kind of a cleanup phase, and all that's left is the hard stuff. There's still a lot of these doors that are almost open, but not quite open, though. It seems like I should be able to solve some more. Okay, hog tent. Here's another one of these orange plussy thingies. Oh, I had ideas for these. I wrote them down. Cow. Example of sound. Moo. Add another sound to get a dessert. Moose. And percentile. A dessert. Pie. There we go. And so, yeah, these are all like sweet or desserty kind of foods. Hog tent. Unfortunately, I don't know what's going on here. Let me write this down. But yeah, even if each letter has some corresponding number and then I add the 2 numbers together and then convert them back into letters, like I don't know where I get the letter to number conversion table. And it seems like there's more than 10, unlike with the roaming when each letter just had one of 10 things. And forge. Like, is there a 4-letter dessert? Is there a 4-letter dessert? Hold on. How about flan or tart? I just did a web search for 4-letter dessert just to see if I came up with something. I'm still surprised that I'm unable to get this one because it doesn't seem like it should be that bad. Also, 3? Why 3? There's 1 here. There is 1 here. Do I have to, like, do something with the star? It's like a star being trailed by a rainbow, and we talked about the fact that these are colorful dessert kind of things. I'm not so sure about moose being colorful. And this originally opened up when I solved star here, I believe. There's our N. And this has exclamation points on the side. I'm not sure what the exclamation points are for either. September. 3 exclamation points. We still haven't figured out where April lives. Obviously, there's one more thing to do. But it doesn't live right here. Let me walk very carefully around this room and make sure that a box to type in April isn't hiding somewhere else. Okay, there doesn't seem to be a box for April in plain sight. If I try it on the 1, it doesn't work there. If I were to try it somewhere where it would have been right here, it's not like it's there. If I try it way out past the edge of the wall, it's not like it's there. Is there anywhere else here that it could be? I don't think so. Bud flower. Does this look like a flower? Like, why is this pink thing here? And I tried it here. April. April's the only one that's missing. It's definitely part of this zone. There were originally 12 things. It's down to 1. I don't see anything on the floor. I don't see anything on the ceiling. There's something a little bit weird here. Why does this bit of the wall stick out more? You see that? Yeah, this bit of the wall sticks out more. There's something hidden in here, isn't there? Yeah, like right here, there should be something. So maybe April's hidden in here? So if I stand like, I don't know, here? Can I press against any of these walls? Doesn't seem like I can press against the walls. But this wall is definitely, it's jutted out. Or this wall is set back farther. What is happening? Because this wall has like 1, 2, 3, 4 squares of depth. This wall has 1, 2, 3, 4, and then there's like 2 extra, and then this. And so on its reflection over here, oh, of course, it has to make up for the fact that there's the narrow space here. So that's the reason, to the extent that you can call that reasonable. Just trying to think of other places I could look to type April. Like, there's 12 months. It's got to be somewhere. And is there a reason to think that April is different from the other months? I can't think of anything that sets it apart in particular. Could it be over here? Or like somehow from the outside? It's not there. Could it be from here? Nope. And then this black bit here. There was this. Maybe it's here. Nope. Rats. All right, and now I'm somewhere else because I walked through that thing. Okay. Oh, right. I never figured this out. This is where we learned about surroundings, I think. So, egg. But yeah, this was purple. The idea of being surrounded by something. Great. And so in terms of unsolved puzzles, Quartz was surrounded in a cave, right? So unsolved puzzles. I don't know what this is. Let's look inside it once more. Wait, does this look like anything? I still never figured out what that could be. And then what was the other puzzle? Empty. Devoid? Because it's like surrounded by the void or something? Or in the context of hive and web. A hive is a place a bee lives. A web is a place that a spider lives. empty. Vacuum of space. Like, what lives in emptiness? Nothing I can think of. And this. This is not the void. What is this? Also, I don't think this was here before. This looks unfamiliar to me. Is this places I can go? Yes, blue and red. Okay, maybe we'll learn something. Same but more letters. Shame but fewer letters. Wonder if I will be able to figure these out. And then same and aim. Okay. I don't mind some nice and easy puzzles after some difficult ones. So that was blue and red. Okay, blue and red are opposites, and it's showing off the fact that they are opposites. Black and white are opposites. One is synonym, one is antonym. Same. Opposite. Okay, great. So I appreciate the fact... Oh, green and pink are opposites? So green... Pink is choose a smaller example of a thing. Green is choose the larger category, I think is what this is telling me. Or sorry, lime. Lime, hold on. Lime, commonality. I had that as like the fuzzy match or whatever. But maybe it is larger category. I'm going to write this down. So if lime is a larger category, then English, an instance of English, same. So, like, it's telling me this. So, green here said, like, borrow this clue or something? But how is this a larger category of same? It's the same thing, but elsewhere? Same word. Like, these aren't opposites. Same is an example of a word. Word, same. See, both times it was green saying same. In any case, I think there is information to be gleaned here, even if I'm not quite gleaning it. And so that might help me with the whispers, which I think are just around the corner, maybe, right? And does it help at all? It doesn't help with this. Yeah, it does not help with this. So just because I happen to be here, G was recipe, for example. We have O, 6 letters, S, 6 letters. G was only surrounded by 6 letters. C, R, E, and I, E, P. Because there's the G and there's the G. The S's are here. So if we wanted to get 6 letters from the S's, could it be the 6 that the S's are surrounding, like S-P-R-O-I-S? Is there a word there? I don't think there is a word there. And similarly, I don't think there's a word with the T-O-N-S-A-O. That would be with the O's. So I'm still just not sure how to get 6 letters out of surrounding. Although, green... Like, another thing I was thinking about was, like, E-R-L and I-N-D as, like, corners that are kind of surrounding the 2 O's. But if I think about it as the opposite of lime, does that help me at all? Larger category? I don't know that it does. And also, yeah, it's not the opposite of magenta. This is lavender, which is the surrounding kind of thing. You know, lavender is also the color that the letters are written in. Does that help me in any way? I don't think it does. I think they're just written in this color to have nice contrast, and that color is not meaningful. Okay, so I think I'm still not making any more progress there. So here's all these math words. I had another guess over here for the hypocritical. What if it's the analytical? Haha, it's the analytical. Okay, neat. Great, and cross that one off my list. So race car is here, and it's in a like remembering spot. So there was also solos and legal or something, like some other there's hidden. Other palindromes back in level 1. I can even go back there really easily if I wanted to. But I just wonder, like, if I type solos, like, there isn't a thingy here. I don't remember, like, how close or far away it was. Yeah, I don't know if that could be a thing. Oh, I found new puzzles. All right, we have rooster. This is what I call pink, I believe, which is classify into smaller example. Bird egg or something. A smaller example. Oh, and it's a sounds like. Cock-a-doodle-doo-doo. Hold on. Rooster. The sound made by a rooster. Cock-a-doodle-doo, or like crowing or something. And then the sound made by cock-a-doodle-doo or something. Cat. A specific sound made by a cat. Meow. And then add stuff. Meowed. Add another sound. Meow. And there's a window to look out. Does the window help me? It doesn't. I see. There's a hidden room here next to hidden. Okay. What do I think I'm doing here? A cat could also purr, is a sound that it does, so it could be purred. Or some other word where I add a sound to purr. Something purr, purple. Okay. Cat purrs, purple. Rooster, cock-a-doodle-doos. If it were another color... Red. Is there a way to turn rooster into red? That's the only 3-letter color I can think of. Rooster. The sound a rooster makes. Cluck? And the sound a cluck makes? Like, that doesn't make any sense. Rooster. It crows. The sound a crows makes. Caw. There we go. Okay. Okay, I understood it. I got it. Oh, there's a purple doorway out there that leads into more puzzles. Okay, this is showing me something. So there's a purple door. Can I get to that purple doorway? It would be right here. Yes, this must have just opened or something. Okay. More puzzles. I like it. Room. What surrounds a room? A wall. All right, that opens something. And here is a letter O. That is the letter O. Great. Okay, I marked down that I got the letter O. And now over here... Ooh, what surrounds black? What surrounds green? What surrounds yellow? It's going to be another color, and it's referring to the letters or something, I bet. So this is a pink O that is surrounded by brown, I'm guessing. So none of these ask about pink. or brown. So I might be misguessing. This is telling me to, the walls here are saying, remember from elsewhere. And so it's like, what surrounded black? Let's imagine it was white. What surrounded green? Cyan? Lime? Blue? It might be that there's specific letters. Yeah, I didn't write all of those down. Or actually, I did write a number of the original ones down. Well, I don't have enough of the letters written down. Yellow, apparently that one's going to be red. Purple. Orange. Purple. What's another 6-letter color? Yellow. Red could be purple. Could be orange. And lime could be green. Is this like a rainbow something or something? Red, orange, yellow, green, blue? No. Yeah, I think this is describing something elsewhere in the world. I'm not sure if it's the letters, because I didn't write down like all the colors of the letters, but like the letter N was blue on yellow, for example. And there isn't a, blue on yellow kind of thing here. And these don't ring a bell. Yeah, I don't remember seeing these color combinations on letters, but somewhere in the world, I bet there are these color combinations. And they will be important to that somehow. Okay, what happens if I walk through here? I probably get teleported somewhere else. I'm in the black room. I'm finally here. And you've got silence again. And screams. Okay. Listens. Speaks. Order. Chaos. Mother. Daughter. Farewell. Hi. That'll open the door. Daughter. Mother. Groom. Bride. Silence or screams. The opposite of screams or the opposite of silence. That's interesting that they would be the same word. The opposite of silence. Cacophony. Noises. Loudness. And the opposite of screams. Or sometimes it's also complementary. So screams and shouts or something. Like, is there something in screams? Or something in silence? Silence and... Not immediately coming up with that. So then let's move on to letters. Stops. Reverse the letters. Okay, and then finally we'll move on to sounds. Rot becomes tar. And I guess that's all of them except for the ones that I haven't gotten yet. And now that we know black, that means I can go into cyan and discover what I needed from black. It wanted blacks. Nothing. It just wants something from yellow. Oh no, it wants black. Okay. So black, bottom slightly to the left. So we'll go back over here and grab the word bride. And place it here. Great. So yellow has no entrance, or is suggested as such. Having solved all of the rest of these, can we infer something about yellow? His widow, bridegroom, corpse, white lotus, high. I feel like these words are kind of related. So I wonder if I can infer something here. I don't know, like, off the top of my head, but that at least sounds plausible to me, that there might be some relationship there. But let's go back this way. I can think about silence and screams later. So from here, what happens if I go this way? I go nowhere. All right, great. Still not sure exactly what to think about that. Did I see a list of colors elsewhere that I needed to do something? I'm not sure. Should I wonder if I should note that I could screenshot this or something? Yeah, why don't I screenshot this? All right, I've got that saved away for later. So we found the O, we did the room, there's weird stuff on the ceiling. We had just found this hallway because we witnessed it through a window that previously wasn't there, I think, because we'd solved math. So, okay, looks like I'm finding new places to go next. I would love to finish off the classroom. Is there any chance that this could be arithmetic? It is not. I didn't think it would be in terms of the letters, but it was the only 10-letter school subject I could come up with. Is this a letter E hiding over here? It is. Okay, there's an E. Something especially dangerous about that E is this is a room that I completed, and so I rarely come back here. And I was just thinking about the letters of the alphabet I hadn't found yet, and it occurred to me that I should go back into places that I think I have completely finished, because maybe I haven't completely finished them. And that was an example of it. That's just the corner of another building. Eyes and lies. Yeah, truths. This was just remembering from something that was nearby. So that's fine. If I jump into the scorpion, I'm just staying here. There's still the ceiling and the floor, which is not here. I thought I was going to end up there. Duality. Ugh. Alright, I don't know where I am. I need to find some puzzles. Alright, inside the giant egg. Right, I'd figured out clutch before last time. So, an egg is surrounded by something in a meal. Is it surrounded by bacon on your plate? An egg in a meal is surrounded by what? It could be surrounded by a plate. Yeah, so this is all foods. So we have a food context. Egg. Lavender is housed in or is surrounded by. An egg is housed in what as a food? It sits on your plate. It's surrounded by probably other foods. It's surrounded by the white of the egg. You could have an egg as part of like a muffin and different things. I'm trying to think, like, it's surrounded by flour when you're baking. Is this the right way to think about this? Surrounding of this was an egg. The egg is surrounded by, maybe it's talking about this egg. This egg is surrounded by what? Like the entire world, the sky, another egg? Because it's kind of like this egg is surrounded by this egg. And did I say shell? It's shell. Okay. So the outer coating of the egg is the shell. Okay. In that case, we just need this, which is add to the definition of egg or extrapolate into a larger category. So yolk is a smaller portion of an egg. What is a larger portion of an egg? A package of a dozen eggs. Easter is something that I guessed already, I believe. What comprises eggs? Dozens. 12. Parts of egg. Egg is parts of what? It's parts of many things you can make out of eggs. Omelet. I guess I should focus on things that are primarily egg as opposed to every recipe that contains an egg, which is like infinite. Eggs are part of a recipe. But it's not recipe. Eggs are part of... I'm thinking about them in a food context here again, but this is just egg as egg. So it could be eggs are part of the life cycle of a chicken or something as well. Eggs are part of a nest. Eggs are part of reproduction. Eggs are part of... Yeah, I feel like I ought to be able to get this one, but I'm just not getting it. All right, so we still have one clue to solve in the eggs to finish off the egg. There's this gigantic yellow building over near the picture of the egg. Have I ever tried to walk into it just by pressing against it? I'm trying that now. There's truth and lies. Doesn't seem like there's any way that I can get into the yellow building from here. And remind me, this is just... Did I finish everything in here? I'm not sure, actually. Ah, this is the nest. Where does an egg live? This is the nest. So is this the nest? Or is this the egg and the white is also the nest? I'm kind of unsure exactly what I was looking at there. Okay. So we just have empty, and then we'll be able to solve this, and I noticed that this also has like a color thing going on. I was thinking like excellent, although that wouldn't be spelled right. That's not a sound word there for egg. Empty. What's a word for empty that can also be housing for some living being? Hollow is a place that animals live, like in the hollow of a tree, and empty could be hollow. And so, this. Okay. The something. And so, I imagine it's going to be like nestled, nested. The nestled, the nestles, the... Nestled is what I tried. Nestles. The nested, the nesting. So this is nest. This, same clue, but this time add 2 more sounds. The something nest, or the something nests. And it's kind of like about nesting, surroundings, what you are housed in. I had to work hard at this. Could it be the earnest? The earnest! It is, okay. I earned it. The earnest. Okay, neat. Did that open something new? I've already been through these. I don't know how to discover easily if this opens something new, because things are always opening new things in other places. Okay, that felt good though. I think this might be a good place to go ahead and stop for today. I'm going to say I hope as always that you all are having a great day, and I will see you again soon for more Lingo. For now, bye-bye.